4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey everyone out there in Banjo land, Mike Heading here. Today I've got the classic fiddle tune Temperance Reel in the key of G. I've got a melodic banjo version worked up, and this is a great tune to work on kind of, once you've got the basic melodic G scale down, how do you expand upon it and actually turn that scale into a song? So I'm going to show you how to do that and talk about where those notes come from and the note choices and how eventually can you make up some of your own melodic ideas. And what's also cool about this tune is that on the B part, we're going to not modulate completely, but we're going to go to an E minor chord, which is the relative minor of G. And I'm going to show you some E minor licks and some ways you can use, ideas that work in G over that E minor. It's the relative minor. So a lot of the same G notes will work. And I'm going to break down the whole tune note for note and then show you some backup you can do for this song. Alright, so here's Temperance Reel. Alright, so here's the first 3 measures of Temperance Reel. Let me play it and then I'll break it down. One more time. Okay, so we're starting on a pickup on the and of beat 1. And we're starting with an open 3rd string. I'm hitting that with the index finger of my right hand. And then I'm walking up on the 4th string. Open, 2, 4. And I'm just going to use the 1st finger of my left hand to kind of get me up into position. So it sounds like this. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Because eventually we're going to have to get up to around the 7th fret up here in kind of this basic G major scale melodic position. So that's the position we got to get up into. So that's why I just use my 1st finger there. So it kind of helps me get into that position. So one more time. So it sounds like this. 1 and 2, 3, 4. And if that pickup on the and of beat 1 is throwing you off, you can just take that out and just count 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a little simpler, way to do it too. So one more time with the pickup. 1 and 2. Okay, now we're going to play an open 3rd string. And then back to the 4th fret on the 4th string. And then back to the open 3rd string again. And I'm doing index, thumb, index with my right hand. So not really a roll. And then I'm going up to the 7th fret on the 4th string with the 3rd finger of my left hand. And I'm hitting a thumb on the 4th string. Okay, so it sounds like this. So I'm just surrounding that G note with the other notes right around it in the scale. Very common kind of fiddle sounding technique where you kind of surrounding the note that you want with the other scale notes around it. Then I'm going up to the open 2nd string, and then open 1st string, and then up to the 5th fret on the 2nd string, and then the 4th fret on the 1st string. And I'm doing index middle at the end there. So not really a roll at the beginning, just whatever we need to do to get those notes to come out. So here's measure 2 on its own. One more time. Now we're going to stay up in this position. Here's measure 3. We're going to kind of do that same bouncing back and forth between the notes, except we're starting on the open 5th string. And then keep your 4th fret down on the 1st string. Then back to the open 5th string. Then I'm reaching my pinky all the way up to the 7th fret on the 1st string. And then back to the open 5th string one more time. And then back to the 4th fret on the 1st string. So you take your pinky off. And then 5th fret on the 2nd string. and then open first string. So that sounds like this. It's kind of good practice on keeping the position down there and using the fifth string to help you move around there. One more time. So we're doing the same thing. Instead of surrounding the notes like we did down here, we're doing it up here. So just an octave up, so not too hard. It's good practice on where you finding those scale notes and being able to work around them. Okay, so those first three measures sound like this. Okay, now here's measure 4.